Hey Jasmine, it's Monday, April 20th. I literally just remembered that I have to do this, and yeah, it's been one of those days. And I'm sorry if the quality of this looks a little funny. It's been storming on and off for a little bit, so the lighting in here is pretty bad. But I think if I turned on our crappy warehouse overhead light, it would just probably look even worse than it does right now. Not much to say. Friday I went home and I went out to lunch with Mark. Don't ask. My brain was moving too quick for the sentence right there. Anyway, we went to Crispers. That was really good. And then we went over to see my mom, and we went to get cupcakes. and then we split ways. He went home, and I went back to my mom, and we headed off to my eye appointment to get my glasses fixed. The glasses are fine. The problem was I had something, I don't remember what it was called. It was some big scary medical term. But basically it was this weird spasm of the eye muscle. So the prescription screwed up because my eyes were being really weird. So I have to go next Monday to get a cystic refraction or something like that. It's some big scary word. It's basically they have to put the heavy duty dilation drops in my eyes, so for 4 to 6 hours afterwards I'm gonna be just miserable because I won't be able to see correctly, and it's just gonna be really, really terrible. I hate getting my eyes dilated. Now that they have to do the heavy duty ones, I can only imagine how terrible I'm gonna feel the whole day. So that's my life. I had my first exam today. Continuing on. Friday I went to Relay for Life. It wasn't as cool as it has always been, but I had a good time because I was with all my choir kids, and they threw Rhodey and Lynn Fours in jail, so that was kind of entertaining. Rhodey didn't really seem to care, though. He just kind of went in, ate food, and then bailed himself out. He just pulled his wallet out and left, and we were just takes all the fun out of it. But Rhodey put me to work, which was kind of cool. I missed that part of it, just jumping back into that old routine of being a high school choir kid again, and being under Rhodey's rule. Saturday I did my paper and attempted to study a little bit. Didn't get very far. I haven't had the energy or the care to actually study, and when I sit down and do study, I get really, really bored, or just I don't retain anything. So I should be studying right now, actually, but I just can't bother to. So continuing on, Sunday I picked Alicia back up. I had brought her home, to her grandmother's in Maitland, and I picked her back up, and we drove back. And then I basically spent my night doing a whole lot of nothing. I had my first exam this morning, my computer's exam, which that class is so easy, but the exam was actually really hard. So now I'm kind of freaking out that I did really horrible on it. And, I called my mom up, and I was just really upset, and I was just oh, I did terrible, blah, blah, blah. I don't have a good feeling about it. She's well, just forget it, it's done. You never have to go back, and you can't change anything. So it made me feel a little better. But, I'm one of those, really compulsive people when it comes to grades and stuff like that, and I'm not doing as well as I'd hoped to this semester, so I'm just kind of freaking out. But, I don't, I'm probably going to study a little bit at work tonight for anthropology, but I can't bother to study for it because it just doesn't matter. Everything on the study guide half the time doesn't even end up on the actual exam. So it's like, why bother? Why bother even trying when it's not going to do anything? So I'll look over notes and stuff again and maybe flick through the book a little bit just to understand a little more, but just gonna go in and do it tomorrow. I've got math at 8 and then anthropology at 10, so it's basically 2 exams back to back and then I'm done for the day. And then, yeah, so here's to hoping I do okay. But anyway, Jasmine, I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and quick note, I know no one probably cares, but I made a Blogspot or whatever, so I'm blogging now, and it's actually kind of fun. I've written like 2 really long posts already for the 2 days I've been on it, so I'll link it in the sidebar, which is probably like more down there, I don't know, it's over in this area, just in case anyone wants to check it out. So, bye.